Morning ballers, hope you well. Had quite an intense day yesterday. I had 9 meetings. Today I have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Today I have 8 meetings. Yeah, we're back. We're back. We're back in the motion of everything. Today, basically, my first meeting's at 11. It's currently 9:34, so I'm just gonna go and have a great upper body workout. Yeah, just to kind of kickstart the day. I also have football today. I have some eight aside. So yeah, today's gonna be quite a busy day. So yeah, I'm gonna brush my teeth and then we're gonna head straight to the calisthenics place where I do my workouts. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what I do, and yeah. Yeah. So ballers, welcome to my workout station. Essentially, what I do is calisthenics. So I usually do pull-ups, some push-ups, and some squat pushes. It's like a full body workout. Really gets my body going. So yeah, the reason why I do this, I mean, as I said in the previous vlog, it kind of prepares my mind and my body for the day. I do believe that life is a sport and you need to be prepared, you know. So if you can put your body through physical strain in the first part of the day, then you can pretty much conquer the day and everything that comes. So let's go. You can definitely feel that, like, after a week of like not working out, the strain, you know, I can feel it a little bit more, but we keep pushing. This thing is really heavy. Like, it doesn't look that heavy, but it's pretty heavy. So this is the one that always kills me, to be honest with you. Let's go. Yeah. I usually rest for about, I would say, a minute and a half to 2 minutes, because as you can see, it's a superset. I'm doing 3 different exercises, no breaks. So I like to, you know, rest a little bit, make sure that my muscles are feeling good. I mean, yeah, try not to rest like over the 2 minute mark, just because it's also good just for muscle endurance, you know. Doing high output in a short period of time. Why? Because that's what football is, right? Like, sometimes you're going to sprint, jump, it's a 50-50. Then it's a counter-attack. And after that counter-attack, you need to run back and defend. So even though I'm no longer playing football like to go pro, I still like to be fit. I still like to, I mean, it's all I know, to be honest with you, you know? So I usually train for hypertrophy and muscle endurance. And it's tough. And yeah, the reason why I document this is like, I'm also trying to practice what I preach, you know? I preach a lot about like consistency. I preach a lot about like hard work, about determination, about pushing through challenges. But at the same time, like, if I'm going to be preaching something and you don't see me practicing it, how are you going to take me seriously? You see what I mean? So doing this and sharing it with you guys, it also motivates me to keep myself accountable, you know? And yeah, oof. Yeah, sometimes, you know, you also need to be fluid. You know, that's the thing about consistency. It's not about always being a robot and doing the same thing the same way. Sometimes you do need to listen to your body. You need to adjust a little bit. You need to be fluid to still get to the end result, you know. Sometimes I don't even do 100 reps. I do 70, you know? And then maybe I catch up another day or I do something like that. So, yeah, you know. Also, the thing about documenting this and this whole journey, it's also just about showing you guys, like, realistically what it takes to achieve, you know, the body that you want, the goals that you want. For me, let's say in my business with my players, for you guys it's maybe as footballers. It's a journey that goes like this. It's not just like an upward thing, because we're humans, you know. We get tired, things happen outside of the goals that we're trying to achieve. Sometimes life kind of knocks us a little bit, you know. So yeah, I really just want to be as real as possible, as raw as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna continue now with the time. Okay, my next meeting's only at 11, so I have time. I think I'll be able to complete this workout. I'm gonna film just this set, and then there's still so much of the day that I'm gonna film, so I don't want to waste my camera storage and stuff. So we're gonna do this set, then I'm just gonna continue without you guys. Oof, my body is feeling it, man. I am feeling it. It's actually warm, so feeling a bit warm. See that CR7? Ah! Let's go, boy. Let's go. Shit. To be honest, I think like after doing the push-ups, this like squat and shoulder press thing, it kills me, man. It really kills me. Anyway, I'm gonna continue this workout without recording. I want to save my camera storage for the rest of the day, and yeah. Like I kept on seeing it as I need to improve my scanning. Like I need to do it a lot more than I actually do it. Like I have to be like, hey, scan, make sure you know where people are. Watching a variety of football games. So what we could do is maybe this week, let's try get 2 games in. I think this would be a great thing. I would challenge you to watch one game that has a lot of goals so that you could see how it contributed. And then another game that only had like one goals. Or no goals at all. Yeah. You know, just so that you can see the difference. And my homework for you is I want you to spot the difference. Okay. There's no right or wrong answer. You know, there isn't a right or wrong. I just want to get into your mind and how you decode the game, just to watch one game that was high scoring and then another game that wasn't. Spot the difference from the game overall, and then spot the difference from the people who are playing in your position. Start the process. Okay, cool. All right, my guy. No stress. Let's keep in touch, eh? Peace out, bro. Have a good one. Cheers. Stay safe. Yes. Likewise. So that was a meeting with Nolo. Nolo's a player who's going to be coming to the Levante International program for a full season. So he's most likely going to be playing for a partner club. And basically what we're doing is every single week I have strategy sessions just to kind of prepare them for what they're about to go into. You know, when I first moved from UK, because from South Africa I was studying a little bit in the UK. Basically, when I first moved to Spain, I had nobody to kind of prepare me on the things that I needed to work on, especially in my position as a winger. I didn't really understand the style of play that I was going to go into, so I struggled to adapt, to be honest. You know, I got there, I was actually the worst player in my team. It took me about like 3 months to actually break into the team and even make my debut. And in my debut, I came in like the last 5 minutes of the game. I think I touched the ball only once, you know. In fact, it was probably even the last 2 minutes of the game. And I feel like that's because I thought that I knew it all. I had this expectation that like coming to Spain, it's just going to be like a movie for me. and I'm just gonna come and I'm just gonna impress everyone. I'm gonna score a hat trick, and then FC Barcelona is gonna want to sign me. But that's not the reality. And especially when you're coming from one part of the world to another, and you're not necessarily familiar with the demands and everything that they want from you. This is definitely something that makes it very difficult. So with all the players that are coming, what I try to do is just have weekly sessions with them just to prepare them for mental, tactical, physical, but also at the same time life. If you saw the mukbang, you remember me speaking about how it's not only about like football only. You need to kind of set yourself up for life as well. You need to learn skills that are also going to help you have some form of financial security just in case football doesn't work out. And these are the things and honest conversations that I try to have with my players, because nobody was there to have those conversations with me. I had to figure it out myself. Luckily, I did. But there's a lot of players who they don't have that person to kind of guide them, and then they end up becoming lost. Yeah, it was a very great meeting. I've got another one now in 4 minutes with a potential player, and yeah, then I need to. Oof! Today I've got meetings for days. One, two, three, four. One of my other meetings got cancelled. So yeah, after this I need to walk my dog, and yeah. Liz, you know what time it is? Tuesday night football. Yeah, man. I just gotta warm up. Oi, oi, oi. Gotta warm up with the resistance. Yeah. So basically, I warm up with these resistance bands. This is light, this is medium. It's very good for my hip flexors, because as you know, the way that I play, I run a lot. I do a lot of step overs and all of that. So I always need to be warm so that I don't get injured. So pretty much today was a busy day, had like 8 meetings. Wait 1 second, let me greet the boys. How are you? You good? Okay. Good day at the office. We had about like 8 meetings. Now, we're about to relax with the football. It would be cool to like get a GoPro where I get to like film myself actually play, but that's not possible. So yeah, ball is not the best day at the office. Lost again. This is my 3rd loss in a row. I'm beginning to feel like Man United right now. Not the best. But in terms of individual, got a really good goal on the volley, top left corner. 1 cheeky assist, nutmeg on the left wing, and then just put in a cross. But I mean, I realize that like sometimes, like even when you score a good goal, when you lose the game, like it just doesn't feel the same, But yeah, we go again. Still a good day. Still enjoyed playing football as usual. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. See you guys soon. Welcome to the mornings with Nero. I'm actually about to do cold plunge right now. Yeah. Usually, especially in the morning when it's a bit cold like this, I just jump straight in. I don't even think about it. Like literally. Yeah, just took a dip inside the ocean. Beautiful. Yeah, this is usually how I like to start my day, because I don't get to do it all the time, but when I have time, like today, only 4 meetings, it's just fresh, man. It wakes you up. I mean, look, just being in the nature, silence. There's no one here. The world is still asleep. You know, your thoughts. You just get to think. You know. So yeah, I'm gonna actually get back in because I was just filming, and then start my day. Like, because I was asking him, I was like, yo, what are your expectations for all of this, you know? And he was like, nah, my expectations was I'm gonna come here on trial and then I'm gonna sign for like the U18 team, you know, or something like that. And then after that, I was just like, okay, but what about like, you know, your current club and stuff? He's like, no, before the trial I requested like my clearance and all of that like at my club. So then I was just explaining to him like, look, man, like I don't think that was a wise approach, because you also need to understand that like even when you're going on a trial and evaluation, like nothing is actually guaranteed, bro. You know, the actual like if you have no club in general, then yes, going on a trial is great because you're putting yourself out there, whatever. But if you're already in a club and you already like have some form of security, it would be stupid to like burn bridges and, you know, go from security to unsecurity for a 50-50 chance, you know, because yes, if things go well at the trial and everything is clear from the club that they want to sign you and all, then you can go ahead and okay, maybe wait until the season ends. Yeah, ask for clearance, like maybe at the end of the season, you know, also just paying respect to your current club. You don't just leave like that, you know. But I think, bro, like, hence why I'm saying what I'm beginning to realize, which was also a huge surprise to me, is that like other players, even though they're playing at a higher level, even in South Africa, like they're not really educated in terms of like how the processes work, number one, and like the risks involved, because like this is a job at the end of the day where any player can be replaced at any time. So if you're gonna put yourself in a place of like taking away your security, but you don't even have like something solid to go into, that's not the smartest approach, you know. Sometimes I think people think this is a movie, like, yeah, I'm just gonna come and then it's just gonna be like this. And the reason why they think that is because that's what they're seeing on social media, bro. Like, by that I mean like when they see the stories of like your Trent Alexander-Arnold's, your, you know, all of these ballers, they just hear, yeah, I was training at the Liverpool Academy, then I just got called to the so they're hearing like such a small percentage of like what's actually going on, and then they think that's how it works, you know, and they don't actually understand like the process. They don't understand like the laws for like people who are under 18, the restrictions for non-Europeans and people who are like international, and that like there are different laws and structures. I mean, yeah, I want something genuine. Like football doesn't work like that, bro. You know, so it's like it's tough, bro. I thought it was like that as well, but you know, like I went through the same thing, but it's like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like we also have the like obligation to really like educate guys on like, yo, this is what you're getting into, my guy. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're getting into, and like you have to make the most of that. Like that's really the reality of the situation. You know, Spain is producing like Fermin Lopez's. It's producing Pedris, bro. These niggas are producing Pedris, bro. Do you understand? These guys are under 23. Fermin Lopez, Pedri, Lamine. These guys are under 23. Balde, under 23. Bro, you think Bro, Balde's flipping 1920 or something, bro. Do you understand that, bro? Like, that is what Spain is producing in their backyard. Like, literally.
We don't have to pay anyone.
My nigga, we don't have to pay anyone. We've been developing these guys since they were like 12, 13 years old. So by the time they're even 16, they can... Kubasi, bro. Bro, like Barca Catalonia produces ballers, bro. This place produces, bro. Like when I was there, I was getting taught by 13-year-olds how to score, how to position myself. Like I was like,
I remember.
I was telling you, bro. Like, the striker Lewandowski, bro. What, bro? I was getting taught by kids, bro, and I had to humble myself and say, shit. Like these guys know way better than me, bro. Let me humble myself. Like, let me not come with my ego, you know. And that's the problem, I think, sometimes, bro. Like in Africa, like
we come with our ego, you know, we come thinking that we already know, no, this is what I deserve. No, this is what. So, okay, my question is, if that's what you deserve, why didn't you sign back home? You always want to use corruption. You always want to use, but bro, like there are people in your home country who are playing first division. Like even in Mzansi, bro, we have our Riles, we have the presidents of our 2000s. You know, we have our Obrigados, the Obrigado. That guy's a baller, boy. The one from Kaizer Chiefs.
there's
Like,
even-
so it's like yeah, people can use that like chat of like bribery, whatever. But bro, I feel like it's just excuses. There's bribery all over the world. It's not just in Africa, bro.
Find a way, bro.
Yeah, you have to find a way. It's either you're gonna be good or you're not gonna be good, or it's either you're also gonna keep it real with yourself or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause yeah, bro. Like the reason why I'm here, cause I kept it real with myself. I had to chow the Nandos. I'm not at this level, Joe. No, I'm not. I'm not. Let me accept it. Let me not fight it. Bro, I came through Captiva Sports Academy. To be honest, they gave me a genuine opportunity in San Cugat. I was not even the best player in San Cugat, bro. Like, that was the truth, bro. That was the truth. And I just had to accept it, bro. I tried to go up there, bro. I went on trial. These guys were better than me, bro. They were always good.
Yeah.
Life. Like I used to think, no, it's because I'm playing with shitty players. If I play with better players, I got there. I was still not good, Joe. I was still not good. I was still not good. You just have to accept it. You have to accept it, bro. You have to accept it. Oof, look at the pitch. Look at the pitch, man. Look at the pitch, man. Yeah. Second session of the week. Today was today was quite a less meetings in terms of work, but a little bit stressful, work situations. We're gonna play 8-a-side. I don't know, I feel good today, started the day nicely by the beach. Work was good. I feel like today's game is gonna be good. As I said, I've got a losing record of 3 games in a row, so today I have to break. I thought, you know what, let me even try different socks. Let me try be superstitious. Wait, let me show you real quick. Let me try be superstitious and go with the low socks. Hopefully it's gonna bring me some good luck and we're gonna win today. But I don't know. But yeah, I don't feel like filming my warm-up. Just want to get straight into it. So let you guys know how the game goes. Keep you up to date with the statistics. Really hope that you enjoyed today's vlog. And yeah, we're going to go straight into it. Ballers, what a game. What a game. We were losing 4-0. Came back 6-5. Main man Alistair with the game winner scored the last goal to take us to 6-5, man. It was a game and a half. 2 goals, 2 assists. Al, how you feeling about the game?
Feeling great, man. We won.
Game winner as well, huh? Yeah. Yeah, guys. Anyway, signing off. Oh, finally. 3-game losing streak is done. Really happy about that, man. Really happy about that. I woke up pretty late today because, of course, yesterday was a football game and a half. We literally came back from losing 4-0 to win 6-5. I don't remember running as much as I did yesterday, and I realized it actually took a toll on my body. In terms of meetings today, I had 1 meeting that wasn't booked, but 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 meetings today. The blue thing is just about deep work. Today, I'm also probably going to have to update my haircut and shoot some content as well. I need to finalize a few things with everything that I discussed with Carlos yesterday in the trial application form so that players can fill up, giving them information about the CVs so that they can attach their CVs when they're applying. This is a very crucial step. So if you're a footballer and you're watching this, whenever you do want to apply, please make sure that you have your CV ready. Every time you DM me Spain, I already give you the CV template, so if you guys could use that, that would be so much more helpful because we actually need this. We need your CV in order to proceed with everything else. What else? I woke up in the morning. There's actually a market nearby where I live. So I got some Spanish churros. If you are familiar with Spain, you know that, oof, the churros are bagging. And I got myself a slushy because it's really warm. This is my breakfast for today. I'm actually going to probably have a proper sandwich and stuff after. But yeah, man, it's Friday. I thought, why not treat myself? So I have a meeting in an hour. I have so much work that, like, if I'm being honest, this week has been a blur. I can't even believe it's Friday, to be honest. Like, yeah, so much is happening. So much is happening. We were speaking as well to the family of our national team player that we're bringing as well to Levante. Yeah, just, helping them, guiding them on their career, giving them like advice in terms of the way that we feel like it's best to approach these things, because when a player is very young, it's very easy to want to rush into things. But when you're still young, the most important thing is your development and game time. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people, because they're seeing the Lamine Yamals, the Fermin Lopez's, they want to jump straight into the first team. But what is the use of saying that you're playing in this team but you're not getting any minutes? You're not actually growing and developing as a player. You have the illusion that, yeah, you're training, you're improving in training, but like the real growth happens in games, bro. You actually do all the training to have it reflect in games, in a sense, So, yeah, we were just kind of discussing these things.
To handle it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Because I think, yeah, it's always important to try and just find that like stable, like neutral kind of balance, not letting the highs get you too high, not letting the lows get you too low.
Exactly.
Of course, that's life. There will be wins, there will be losses, and it's about enjoying the wins, learning from the losses, but trying to always maintain a stable like base, especially being an athlete where you need to be competing every single week, and within that week you're going through so much already, and pretty much like what it speaks about, it speaks about how, imagine an ocean, right? Like the ocean, and a cup of water, or a drop of, let's say, a cup of water. The cup of water is water. Yes, it's not as big as the ocean, but it still holds the same value as the ocean. Do you get what I'm saying? And pretty much it's like, that's us as well, right? I don't know if like you're religious or spiritual, whatever the case may be. Like, we come from the divine. Every single form of creation comes from a source of creation, and that source of creation is unlimited in its power, in its creativity, in everything, right? And we are pretty much like the cup of water, in comparison to the ocean. We are not the ocean, but we have the same properties as the ocean, right? So what does that mean? Yes, we cannot maybe create a whole entire world and earth, but we can create our reality in that sense, because we hold and possess the same divinity, right? And what that means, or how I kind of took that in my life, is like, it's not about what happens, it's about how you react to what happens, because you can always alchemize a shitty situation into a beautiful situation. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, in my sense, I wanted to become a professional footballer, Ballon d'Or winner. Didn't happen, shitty situation, but I turned it in something else that's way more valuable. And now I'm working with teams and establishments that I would have dreamed of being in.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I'll tell you something about life, bro. Any single skill is learnable. If you want to learn how to do a finesse shot like Lamine Yamal, you can learn that skill. All you need to do is practice. If you want to learn how you can dribble like Ousmane Dembele, you can learn that. Up to you. If you want to learn how to build a strong mind like Cristiano Ronaldo, you can learn that. Bro, I swear, when I started in my life, I was a very small kid, got 0 girls. I wasn't confident. I couldn't speak. Guess what? I went to YouTube, how to speak to girls. Watched. Okay. This is how you do it. Bro, to that point, not Bruce Lee, Jet Li, he said, like, there is an abundance of information, but people don't have the willingness to learn. Literally, bro. It's like, if you want to become an ultimate striker next season, you can. That's the truth, Noel. I'm going to keep it so real with you.
Okay.
All right, my guy.
Yeah, be great to see you, man.
Yeah, always, my guy. So now let's keep in touch, eh?
Ciao, brother. Thank you for this one.
Bless, my bro. Anytime. Safe.
Ciao.
Great call with Noel. That was more of a mentoring session. As I said, we're working on these things, week in, week out. So yeah, I need to now, I need to shoot a video. Yeah, I still have work to do, man. Still have a lot of work to do. So let's get it. Hey ballers, so yeah, just finished creating some content. I was just helping shed light to trials that are going to be in the Barcelona region. I'm currently working with my colleague Carlos, who is the founder of NutriViewer, and he's also currently a trainer at Osadia Football Club. If you don't know Osadia Football Club, this is the club where we were able to find Victor Brustalini, who we're currently sending to Malaga, and we have an amazing relationship with the club thanks to Carlos. So I'm sure you guys saw the video yesterday where we were probably setting up the automations and everything. Now we're going to start the process to actually start creating the awareness and start allowing for players to apply and trial for this team. So ballers, it's currently Sunday. Today I had Today I had 4 meetings. Today was quite a good week. Basically what I'm doing is, as I told you guys, I have my productivity journal, and every single Sunday I do something which is called my weekly review. So basically I need to go back to the previous Sunday and look at everything that I had planned to do in that week, go through the week, and then after that review it, right? So in this moment now, I just finished all my meetings and I'm just reviewing my week. And I realized that I completed 85% of my to-do list. I had 41 meetings this week. I was able to receive really great feedback from some of my clients who just arrived to Levante Football Club. And it's only now that I'm actually doing this weekly review that I realized how much of a good week that it actually was. I was so tired and busy and actually overwhelmed throughout this week, but when I'm actually writing down my weekly wins, I'm about to write down what are my favorite moments of the week, what am I grateful for, which tasks didn't I do, and then just kind of checking in on the goals that I have for the quarter. I'm realizing that it was a successful week. The key to my growth is this what I'm doing right here. If I don't do this on a Sunday, I have no structure for my week, and I don't know whether I progressed or digressed. There are some weeks and stuff where I don't smash all my goals. Like last week, I didn't really smash my workout goals. I worked out 3 times, only gymmed once and played football twice. But in other areas, I progressed. You know what I mean? And if you saw my first video and my first vlog where I was speaking about goals and stuff like that, this is something that I literally do religiously. And if I don't do this, then there's nothing. And this is something that I've been doing actually for the past 3 years. And nothing's changed, You pick up a notebook, you write down what you're trying to do in the week. You break it down to the day by day. You know what you need to do every single day. And then at the end of the week, you review your week to see what did you do well, what didn't you do well. And it's actually that simple. And some people really complicate all of these things, but sometimes it's just about actually having a structure, a plan, and an intention, and following it. Sometimes you won't be able to, other times you will. If you guys can see over here, the video will be released by the time you see this video. The other video would be released, but simultaneously I'm also editing my Málaga vlog. So I'm planning on releasing this one this week, where you guys will be able to see actually what went down while I was there, right? So yeah, guys, this is pretty much the end of the week. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, 100%. Tomorrow, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 meetings tomorrow. Same old, same old, same old, same old. So, yeah, guys, as you see, like my weeks, my days look the same. And that's actually the magic behind the big wins. It's actually just doing the small things over and over again consistently and giving it your best shot. There's no other way. You just have to keep showing up and showing up and showing up and showing up and showing up. So I'm going to finish off with this, and I'll probably see you guys tomorrow/next week. Cheers.